years, 85%. I did it. I stood on it. The thing about the streets is you can be caught up at the wrong place at the wrong time. I still got partners out there. You can't expect everybody to see things the way you see it when everybody didn't go through what you went through.
Real topics, real stories, real events. Get my real outfit.
Hey, man, it's going down, baby. You're hanging out with your mama's brother, Uncle Buddah, the house party. You know, we always do our Throwback Thursday Legend Spotlight, man, and I've been talking about it earlier. Got my brother on the phone right now, my man, Illa Gezey. Now, let me tell you, man, we met, I guess about 20 plus years ago, I think it was a while back, but, you know, talked to him a few days ago, and it just dawned on me, and I even mentioned it on the show yesterday. I said, maybe I need to get that brother on my show for my Legend Spotlight. So had to get him on the show. He has a powerful story to tell, a lot of stuff to talk about. So, ladies and gentlemen, my brother Illa Gezey, Sumter's finest, is on the phone, South Carolina's own. What's going down, my brother? How you feeling, man?
I'm good. What's going on, Buddah?
Hey, man, everything is good, man. Everything is good. I just had to get you on. I've been following you since you been home and things like that, and you've been doing a lot of awesome things, man. You've been doing a lot of good stuff. So I felt like it was only right that we, you know, get you on the Legends Spotlight, you know, to share your story. You got a powerful story, man, and you got a lot to talk about. You've been through a lot, you know, and I listened to your podcast that you started up. I like the fact that you're doing something for yourself, man. It takes a lot of courage to jump out there on the internet, first of all, you know, and it takes a lot of courage to give your opinions and things like that online. So, hey, you're doing your thing. So I just thought I'd get you on here and, you know, highlight you and let everybody know what you're doing. So tell us a little something about what's going on with you, man, and take us back a little bit.
Okay. So yeah, just to go back a little bit about my story. I was rapping at first, but I was deep in the street at the same time. Just going through the life obstacles within the streets. I committed some crimes, got convicted of my crimes in 2011, 15 years, got sentenced to 15 years, got out April 1st, 2024. And during that process, I lost my mom in 2020, which made me want to get my mind right. And I knew right then and there I would have to go a positive route or a negative route. And I chose to at least go a positive route where I can align some young brothers and let them know some of the challenges they face in the streets that could end up putting them in prison like how I was. So my main thing was when I got out to try to connect with the youth on a different level, try to let them know, you know, the route they going, the things they doing, playing with switches and all this other stuff, it is just going to end up basically in the graveyard or the prison. And the prison is just another slave ship, basically, because the 13th Amendment says you can be free, but if you go back to prison, you're basically a slave. So I just want to open up that light for the young brothers. Also, my Real Talk with Illa Gezey podcast is my lane that I'm doing right now. Just started it in December. My brother Jace Tarisha pushed me real hard about doing it, so I went ahead and did it. Started it up, and I'm growing subscribers. A lot of people connecting with me behind the scenes. Got a couple interviews coming up, and I just want to help people that's going through prison, coming out of prison, and just people that's in the streets that might be on the edge of making a mistake.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, and that's you answered one of the questions I had for you, and you said that your mom passed, and that's what made you really want to turn some things around. One of my questions was going to be, what were some of your biggest what was it that changed your mindset while you were inside? You know, what was it that made you really just change? And you just answered that when you said your mom passed away.
Yeah, so, I already had my mind set to make a change, but man, in 2020, when I'm expecting to come home to my mama's only child. She's all I ever knew. She raised me and everything. So when I lost her, I didn't know what to do. I felt like I lost the world. And so I just went to God, talked to God, tried to figure out something, and I just had to make a decision, man. So I did it for the best of me, and I know my mama would be proud of me.
Yeah. And so now, since you've been home from prison, you've been trying to help other men that are, trying to make the same transition. So tell us a little something about that.
Yeah, so when I came home, it's only a few resources that kind of helped me a little bit, but there is a lot of resources out there. Sometimes it's hard to find those resources, and a lot of times we have the resources, but a lot of people don't have nobody preparing them mentally for the outside, and that's why I went ahead and started the podcast, because all of the topics that I'm talking about mainly reflect on people coming home or about to come home or already home and just don't know how to navigate life post incarceration, especially after doing a decade or more when technology and everything has changed.
Yeah. You know, I mean, that is crazy, right? A decade. So tell us about that, man. What are some of those struggles that guys face when they first come home? What are some of the common struggles?
Some of them. So I know with me, job struggles, you know, it's hard to get a job. Took me about 9 months. You keep getting shut down because of your record. Learning how to work debit cards and tap to pay. We didn't have that in 2010, 11. They didn't even have the chip. So when I got out, my homeboys picked me up and I didn't know how to pay with the debit card. That's just something simple that brothers don't know how to do. But yeah, navigating jobs, trying to find proper health care, just getting the help that you need to be able to be a successful individual when you coming home is not easy.
And you I know when I met you, man, you and my man Volcanic, y'all were doing your thing. Volcanic and Illa Gezey. I mean, that was like that was like EPMD in the Carolinas. You know, y'all was the duo, bro. So
yeah.
And you said, you know, when you were out making your music, you were out doing your thing, a little something. You think you would ever get back to making music? But I know you would probably have a different message this time. But you think you'd ever get back in the studio? Are you back in the booth?
I talked about it. I just stopped writing around 2017 when I was in prison. So I kind of like gave up on it. It did kind of like was very discouraging being back there and can't really produce the music like how you used to doing it. So I don't think I'll ever rap again. I've told my homeboys I'll never rap again. And but if a beat comes to me and I can put it down, I will do it. I will do it.
Yeah. And you mentioned my man Jace the Reacher, man. Jace is incredible. He's another one that came home from prison, made a transition, you know, and changed his life through the music as well. I've done so many shows with this dude and got a chance to meet and interview him and hang out with him and his family and stuff like that. That's an amazing cat as well, bro.
I love Jace, man. And I tell him all the time, he motivated me because a lot of people don't know him before his transition, and me and him have committed harsh crimes together, you know, and I know how he used to be. So to see him transition and move all the way, change his life over to God, that brother don't curse in his music. He don't curse when he talk. I mean, to see a person do a whole 360 like that can motivate anybody if you've seen it, if you actually see it, you know?
Yeah, because he told me, yeah, man, Buddah, I used to do this and that, and just looking at him and talking with him, I was like, nah, come on. You know, he's such a nice dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe that you even committed crimes, man.
Yeah, man. Man, that brother right there is an inspiration, man. Yeah. So I applaud him, and he definitely helped me coming home. He helped me transition a little bit, and he motivates me to be a positive influence too.
All right, man, that's dope right there, and and I like the fact that you're helping other brothers as well, man. Besides trying to, you know, help brothers, and I know you got the podcast. Tell us about what other things are you doing in the community? You got any other stuff that you got going on right now?
So I got some things that I want to do. It's just a little bit harder for me because I am just coming home. So I do have to prove myself to the community, but I am working with Dr. Brenda Williams. She's going to be a guest on my podcast. She has community cleanups that she does. She helps out the community in so many different ways. So I'm going to have her on the podcast. We're going to collaborate on a few things. She's going to try to help me get into the Sumter Lee Regional Detention Center to help speak with the guys that's already back there, you know, just facing charges. So, yeah, we're going to work on a few different things, man. I'm just trying to change my life over and be a better person, a positive impact. Like, you know, I was a part of the problem. Now I just want to be a part of the solution.
Yeah, man, I see your growth, bro. I'm telling you right now. I see your growth, and I know it's a challenge too. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
You know, it is a challenge. You know, from what you used to do, then coming home and trying to get your life straight. You know, and then at the same time trying to help other guys with their struggles. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a lot on you right now, but. You know, the fact of the matter is that you're doing it, and you're doing it enough that we recognize it, and we want to salute you, and we want to salute you to give you more energy, put another battery in your back to keep this thing going, man, because we need more people like you out there in our community helping people. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, Buddha. Hey, you always supported me in Volcanic way back, man, and you still supporting us 20 years later. I respect you to the fullest, man.
Man, I appreciate that. And so if we got, let me see, because I know there's a lot of people out there right now that probably got loved ones who are incarcerated, locked up. So what kind of advice would you give them about supporting, you know, their loved ones when they return home? What kind of advice would you give them?
Oh man, especially it depends on what type of what length of time they did. But overall, man, take your time with them, give them time, support them in whatever they may need, whether it be clothing, hygiene, food. Just getting them the proper things that they need can help them push them forward. Just a ride, going to an interview, or anything to get them around town, because I came home with some money. Everybody don't do that. Some people can come home flat broke and they don't know what to do, which will lead them to committing another crime, especially when it's hard to find a job. So the best thing to do is just support them in finding finances, finding work, getting their credit right, connecting them with people who can get them food stamps, health care, everything that can surround them to be successful.
Wow. Yeah. It's like starting a whole new life, bro.
It is. That's exactly what it is. It's just like starting a whole new life.
Man. Hey, man, I appreciate you. And tell us a little something about how my listeners out there right now, how they can find you online and social media and check out your podcast and things like that.
So I'm Illa Gezey on all platforms. That's ILLAGEZEY. And my podcast is Real Talk with Illa Gezey. You'll find it on YouTube. You'll see the clips all over social media. And yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me, and we're going to have some bigger things coming. Might even get Buddha on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. We already got that set up, bro.
Okay.
That's already set up. You ain't got to say no more. It's already there. Done deal. Word up.
Sir.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro, stopping through, and I appreciate you letting me interview you today. I know that you got a lot going on, and I know that there's so much happening in the world right now, so we just had to take a moment and stop and pause and just say thank you for all that you do, homie.
I appreciate you.
All right, bro. Have a great day, dog. Peace.
All right.